Hello, everyone. I'm Frank, and welcome to Frank Puzzles. And just a side note, if you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate if you could subscribe, because it really lets me know that you support my channel, and I appreciate all the support that I have gotten and all the lovely comments that I have. And if you like the solve, please consider liking, thumbs upping the video. And anyway, on to today's very easy puzzle, and it's called Fogcestershire, and it's by Megan33, a favorite, definitely. I love their Fog of War puzzles, um, and they always seem to do a good job with. I think it's a she, but I'm not sure actually because I think I saw one time where there was a photo and I looked like a man. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. I love this person's puzzles. They always make really cool Fog of War puzzles. And let's get on to the rules then. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and box. Adjacent digits along a green German whisper line must have a difference of at least 5. So for an example, if this was a 3, this would have to be an 8 or a 9 to accommodate, because you have to have a difference of at least 5 between adjacent digits on a German whisper line. Black dots, we don't see a black dot, so assume this was a black dot here. If you have a black dot between cells, it indicates cell values with a 2-to-1 ratio. And white dot between cells indicates cells with consecutive values. Not all dots are given. So, and these are normally called crop key dots. If say there was a black dot here in between these two cells, then if this was a 2, this would have to be a 1 or a 4 to maintain a 1-to-2 ratio. There are white dots on this puzzle, so say this was a 6, this would have to be a 5 or a 7 to be consecutive with those. And digits in a cage do not repeat and sum to the clue in the top left corner, or the top left, it says. So therefore, these 4 digits must add up to 12. We know that for certain. And they do not repeat, so digits in cages never repeat, or not ever repeat. In this rule set, does not repeat. It usually does not repeat, but some people break that rule, which is fine. You know, it's cool. The grid is partially covered with fog. Correctly placed digits will clear the fog around that cell. No guessing is required. So if you guess, or not guess, you don't guess. If you place a correct digit, so say this was a 5, it would clear out all the cells, including itself, around it. So therefore, you would gain more information in this Fog of War puzzle. And you can logic out everything. You don't actually need to guess. And that sort of defeats the purpose of Fog of War puzzles. So, you know, it's probably better if you don't guess randomly. Digits along a magenta red band line form a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. So, say instead of being this green line, say it was the magenta red band line. If you had a 1 on here, you would know that you would have to have a 2 and a 3 also on that line, because 1, 2, and 3 would form a consecutive set and would be the only consecutive set that 1 could be with. 1 cannot be like with 1, 2, 4, because that's not consecutive, etc., etc. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so one thing first. In the 12, if you have 4 unique digits that add up to 12, you must have a 1 and a 2 in there. So it must be either 1, 2, 3, 6 or 1, 2, 4, 5. So therefore, on the German whisper line, you can never have 1 or 2. Now, if you try to have 1, 2, 3, 6 be here, that would mean 4 would have to be in the low, at least one of the lows, in this German whisper line. But we know that 4 can only be next to one unique digit on a German whisper line, so you would have to have a 4 on one of the ends. But then that would make the high be next to it. So for German whisper lines, it always alternates between low numbers and then high numbers, right? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then those are 5 away from 6, 7, 8, and 9. So in the 6, 7, 8, and 9 can only be 5 away from 1, 2, 3, 4. So it always alternates low, high, low, high. So therefore, if you have a low here or low here, this must be high, and then the other one must be low. It can never be two lows because we have 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4 in this 12 cell. So therefore, these can't be low. Therefore, this must be the low, and these two must be high. And since this is low, it has to be next to two unique digits here, and 4 can never be that. So this must be 3, and this must be 1, 2, 4, 5 in some order. And we know these are 8 and 9 in some order. So this is 2 or 4. This has to be 7, 8, or 9. But the thing is, if it's 4 here even, you have 5 unique digits, which must be consecutive. 4 can only be up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this can never be 9 here. So this is 7 or 8. If it's 7, this can never be 2. So if it's 7 or 8, it can never be 2 because 7 can only go down 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 at most. Therefore, we know this is a 4, and it's with 7 or 8. Therefore, 5 and 6 have to be somewhere along here, and it's with either 3 or the other 7 and 8, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or it's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, right? So this can never be 3. This has to be, well, we don't know. It could be 3 digits too. This has to be 6 or 7. This has to be 6 or 7, which is consecutive with 5, 6, 7, or 8. This is consecutive with 5, 6, 7, or 8, but we know 5 and 6 have to be here, so this can't be 5 or 6. This is 7 or 8. This could be 3, 5, 6, so that's possible. This can't be 7 because we have a 6, 7 pair in column 4. Therefore, this must be 8. So this must be 7 to be consecutive with it. This must be 6, which means this is 5 or 7. This can't be 8 anymore, so it's either 5, 6, 3, or it's 5, 6, 7. And this still could be 7 or 8. This 12 has to be either... We have a 1 to 2 ratio. So this is a cell that adds up to 5. So it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Because numbers do not repeat. So it has to be 2 digits specifically, and it has to be 1. So if this is 1, this is 4, which makes that's 2. If this is 3, this would have to be 6. If this is 4, this would be 1. This could be 2 or 8, but it cannot be 8. So this is 2 or 6. So 2 has to be one of these two cells. We don't know which. This must add up to either 1, 7, 2, 6, or 3, 5. This can't be 6 or 7, so this can't be 1, 2. So we know, okay, if this is 2, 3, this has to be 1, 7, right? Because 2, 6, and 3, 5 are both eliminated there. Therefore, we know the 1 has to be one of these 3 cells. We don't know which, though. This can be either 3, 9, 4, 8, or 5, 7. So this is 3, or it can't be 3, 4, or 7, so this can't be 5, 8, or 9. And this cannot be, no, it's 5, 6, so that's fine. This adds up to 21. That's only 4, 8, 9, which is not possible because this is 5 or 7. So 4, 8, 9's out. Or it's 5, 7, 9. Which is possible. Or it's 6, 7, 8. So this can't be 7. It cannot be 6, 7, 8 because this one... So this has to be 5, 7, 9. So the 7 has to be here. Because we know 4, 8, 9 is not possible because this is not 4, 8, or 9. This can't be 6, 7, or 8, so therefore it can't be 6, 7, or 8, so therefore it must be 5, 7, 9. Which means the 7 is here, so this can't be 7, and this cannot be 7, and this can't be 5. This can't be 7 because of this 7, so therefore this can't be 1. Therefore, we know this is 1 and 4. So this is 1 and 4, which makes this a 2, because it can't be 8, so therefore this is 2. Therefore, this can't be 2. This has to be 3 or 5. This is 3 or 5. Okay. This is 1 or 4 with something on the ren band. So this has to be high. 6, 7, 8, or 9. Yeah, so that's fine. 9 has to be one of these two, and then we have 3, 5, 6, or 7 possibly here. This can't be 6 or 7. This can't be 2. These are consecutive, so it could be 5, 6, or it's 1, 2. 5 can never be on the Renband, so therefore this can't, and this has to be next to 2 unique German whisper digits. So 6 doesn't work because it would have to be next to 1 and 1, which is not possible. So this has to be low, which means this also is 1, 2. So 5 and 6 are over here. This cannot be 5 anymore, therefore this has to, because the 5, 6 pair in box 4, so this has to be 7. This cannot be 7. This is a 5, 9, 5, 9 pair. So 5 can never be on this Renband line, right? Because 5 is eliminated from here because this is a 5, 6 pair. 5, 9 eliminates that from being a 5. So this is either 1, 2, 3, 4, or it's 6, 7, 8, 9. We know the 8 has to be one of these two because it's either 7, 8, or it's 8, 9. So 8 cannot be here. This can't be 9. So this can't be 9, and it can't be... so if this is 6, 7, 8, 9, none of 6 can be here, so this would have to be 6. But the problem is 7 can't be there then anymore, right? 6 and 7 can't both be here. They would both have to be here, which just means this cannot be 6, 7, 8, 9. We know there's no 5 on it, therefore this is 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these is 8 and 9. One of these is 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't know which. This has to be 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These are 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9, but we know this is a low, so this cannot be 6, 7, 8, or 9. Therefore, the 2 has to be here, which means this is 1, which makes that 2. This can't be 2 anymore. This has to be high, but it can't be 6 anymore. It could be 7, 8, or 9. This could be 7, 8, 7, or 9. This is 2 digits that add up to 11. Cannot be 2, so it can't be 2, 9. Can't be 3, 8, because the 8 is here. Can't be 4, 7, because this is 4, so this has to be 5 and 6. So this can't be 5. Therefore, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 quad in row 5. And we have 5 and 6 in row 5. Therefore, this has to be 7, 8, or 9. It cannot be 7, so this is 8 or 9. We have an 8, 9, 8, 9 pair in row 5. Therefore, 8s can't be in the rest of the row, so this must be 7, which means this can't be 7. This has to be 3, 5, and 6, because 8 is no longer allowed. This can't be 3, so this has to be 4, and this has to be 8 to add up to it. So this can't be 4 anymore. This is 1, 2, 3, or 4. This has to be 3, 8, and 9. So therefore, this can't be 3 here. Okay. This is 2, so this can't be 2 here. The 2 has to be one of those here. So this is 1, 2, 7, or 9. This cannot be 2, so this is 1, 7, or 9. Right, because 3, 4, 5, 6 is here. This is 3, 5, 6 triplet. 7 cannot be any of these. Actually, in fact, we have a 3, 5, 6 triplet in box 8. Therefore, the rest of the box cannot contain a 3, 5, or 6. Therefore, this is 9. This is 7. We have a 1, 4, 1, 4 pair in column 5, which means the rest of the column cannot contain a 1 or 4. So this has to be a 5. So this can't contain a 5. No 1 or 4. We know one of these is a low because it's a German whisper line. And there are two cells. So this has to have a 3. It cannot be 1, 2, or 4. Therefore, the 3 has to be one of those two. Which means this can't be 3. So we have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair on this Renband. So this has to be 3. And in this box, so this has to be 3, which makes this 5. So this can't be 5 anymore. This is 9. This is 5. So 3 is one of those two. And then it's paired with an 8 or a 9. Therefore, 8 and 9, this can't be 5. This has to be 6, which makes this 5. This can't be 7 here because the 3 must be next to at least an 8 or a 9. So this can't be 8 or 9. So therefore, this must be a 7. because there's no other place for the 7 in column 5. This is 1, 2, 3, or 6, but it can't be 2. This is 1, 2, 3, or 6, but it can't be... It could be any of those, though. Those are fine. This is a cage. We don't know what. This can't be 9. This can't be These have to be consecutive. And there's no 7, because there's a 7 here, a 7 here, so that eliminates 7. So without a 5, a 7, or 9, 6 or 8 are ruled out. So this is either 1, 2. There's no 3 either. So 3, 5, 7, and 9 cannot be part of these consecutive pairs because the 3 are both there, so that can't be 3. The 7 are both here, so this can't be 7. And these 2 eliminate 5 and 9. So therefore, this must be 1 and 2. So this can't be 1 or 2. Therefore, this is 3 or 4. 1 and 2 have to be here. Therefore, 1 and 2 cannot be here. So this is 4, which makes this a 4 because this can't be 4 anymore here. So this is a 1, 2, 3 triplet. This can't be 4. 4 is one of those two. This is 4. This is 4. This is 4. Excuse me. This has to be 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, or 4. So this is a low. And this 4 cannot be between two different unique digits on a German whisper line, so this can't be 4. This has to be high then, which makes this a 6. So this is 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. This is low. This is high, so this is 8 or 9. Therefore, this is a 3 because it has to be low. We have what's left here, 6, 7, and 8. So this is 6, 7, and 8. This is 6, 7, or 8. This can't be 8 anymore, therefore it's a 9. This can't be 8, so therefore this is a 9. This is an 8. This is a 1, 2, 1, 2 pair in column 6, so the rest of the column cannot contain 1 or 2. Therefore, this is a 4, which forces this to be 9 on German whisper line. Therefore, that's a 7. This is a 1. This can't be 7 or 9. So this is 6 or 8. This can't be 9. This can't be 1 or 7. This must be a 2, 9 pair here. This can't be 9 anymore, so this is a 2. This is a 9. Let's see. This can't be 9 anymore. This has to be 6 and 9. So this can't be 9. Therefore, this is 8. This can't be 6, so this is 9, which makes that a 6 by Sudoku. Let's see. This has to be a 1, because 6 can only be next to a 1 on a German whisper line. So this can't be 1, therefore this is a 2, this is a 1, which makes that a 1. This is all Sudoku, this is 4, this is 1. This has to be 2. This has to be the 4 then. This can't be 1, so this is a 2. So this becomes a 1, 3 pair here. So 2 is here, 2 is here. Where is the 2 in column 3? It can only be here. So this is 2. This is 2. 2 cannot be either of these two, so this must be the 2 then in box 3. This can't be 6 because the 6 is here. So the 6 has to be one of those two. The 6 has to be one of those two. Therefore, there cannot be a 6 in the rest of column 8 and 9. Therefore, this can't be 6. This is 8. Where is the 6 in column 7? Can't be here because of this 6. None of these can be 6, so therefore this must be the 6. This is a 6, 7 pair. This has to be 1, 3, and 1, 3, and 8. I'm not sure which one that is. Let's see. This can't be 8 anymore. This can't be 7 anymore. This cannot be 3, so therefore this is 8. There's no 8 here. And from Sudoku, where's the 5? It has to be here. So 5, cannot be 1, so 1 has to be one of these two. In addition, we have 3, 8, and 9. So 1, 3, 8, and 9. This can't be 9 here, so this is 3, 8, or 9. But this can't be 8 because of this 8. 9 is one of those two. So this is what? 3, 4, 5, 7. 3, 4. Cannot be 5. This is 7. So this is 3, no 4, 5, or 7. So 3, 4, 5, 7. So 5 or 7's here. This has to be 4 and 5. Because we cannot have a 4, 5 here, where these can't be 4, 5. Okay, so now we have to figure stuff out. This can't be 7 anymore. Oh, this can't be 5. 5 can never be on a German whispered line. This can't be 6, therefore this can't be 6. This is 8. So this can't be 8 anymore, which makes this a 3939 pair, which makes this a 18 pair. So this can't be 3 because we have a 3939 pair in box 3. So none of the rest can be 3 or 9, so therefore this is 4. These add up to 10, therefore this must be 7 and 3, which makes that 9, which makes that 6, and we have 3 in the corner, so we celebrate. So this can't be 3, this is a 9, this is a 3, this can't be 5, this is a 4, this is 5, that's all Sudoku. Probably missing something here. This can't be 7, therefore, and this can't be 8, so this is a 7. These can't be 7, this is 3 or 5. 7 means this can't be 7, so this must be 6, this is 7. This has to add up to 11, and that can only be 3 and 8, therefore this is a 1. So that can't be 1, this is 3. Now we're just doing Sudoku, so this is 1, 8, 1. This is 3 and 8, this is 5 and 3, and this is 6 and 5. And that's a solution. Pretty straightforward, pretty fun, pretty simple logic. And I hope you had a pretty good time. And I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.